Welcome to the Lightning X Products Warehouse Series. Today we're going to be talking about the LXMB65 Premium Oxygen Modular Trauma Bag. Now this bag will hold a D-size oxygen cylinder or a jumbo D if you're into that kind of thing.
Get in my belly! Come on!
And a whole lot of supplies. And because it's such an intricate bag, we do get a lot of emails and questions about how to assemble it because it is a pretty intricate bag. So today we're going to show you how to put it together. And of course, I couldn't do that without everybody's favorite assistant, Cody Jenkins. Whoa. All right, so let's get started. So the bag is going to come partially assembled. It comes with these 4 color-coded pouches, which we'll go over here in just a few minutes. It also comes with a foam divider, which we'll go over in a few minutes. It comes with several short and long dividers so that you can organize the compartments whatever size you want. But one of the really cool things about this bag is, as I mentioned before, it holds an oxygen cylinder. And most of the trauma bags out there, if you know, you have to open the bag and pull all your stuff out of the way before you can ever get to the cylinder to use it. If you're on an emergency scene and you need your oxygen in a hurry, that doesn't make sense. So we made it so that you can access the oxygen from the outside of the bag. All you gotta do is unzip this side pocket here and the oxygen cylinder slides straight out and you have access to the regulator and the inlet. So we're gonna start out and put the oxygen cylinder in the bag here, and this straps in with a little bit of Velcro here, and on the top are some loops here for you to add either oral airways, or today we're going to use nasal airways, and Cody's going to help me get those installed. While he's doing that, I'm going to grab the long divider here. And so on the inside of the bag here, all the way around is several strips of Velcro, and that is so you can arrange these dividers however you want. And you're going to start out by installing the long divider, and what that does is it separates the oxygen compartment from the rest of the bag. And once we have that installed, you have these little short ones, and like I said, you can arrange those however you want to. For the purposes of today, we're just going to kind of put one about halfway through one side and one about halfway through the other. And like I said before, the bag comes with these 4 color-coded pouches, and so we're just going to arrange them in here in no particular order. Alright, and then finally we have this foam divider which goes over top of the oxygen cylinder, and you can put whatever supplies you want in that part. Okay, so the reason that we give you these pouches is, as I said, for organization, and I like to organize things by color so I can find them on scene easily without having to really think about it much. And the way that I do that, and everybody does it differently, the way that I do it is we use green for oxygen, red for bleeding and bandaging, blue for medicines, and finally yellow for bumps and bruises and sprains and breaks and stuff like that. So the good thing about the colored pouches is if you happen to roll up on scene, like let's say like with a guy with a broken nose, what you can do is instead of asking a guy for a pouch of 4x4 gauze pads, you can just say, give me the red pouch. Give me the red pouch. Good. All right. So I'm going to get Cody bandaged up here with some 4x4 gauze. You okay? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. So yeah, you've got your bleeding one. Let's just say, for instance, maybe you have an unruly patient and you need to give them a black eye. Good, you alright?
No, you idiot.
Oh, well, get up here and hand me the yellow pouch, please. So if you're on scene and you know, your guy has a black eye and you need a instant ice pack, you can just ask him to hand you the yellow pouch. Thanks, buddy. I know you're in a lot of pain, so. All right, so now that we've gone over the interior of the bag, on the other side here we have a front pocket, and this little tiny pocket here is great for keeping your blood pressure cuff and stethoscope, which you're going to get to pretty often and probably on just about every scene. And as I mentioned before, we've got access to the oxygen tank right here without having to open the main bag. Are you all right, dude?
Oh, I think we go hospital.
You having trouble breathing? Because I've got something great to show you for that. See, over on this side, this pocket here is great for holding bag valve masks. Okay. Hey. Okay. Come on, buddy. Stay with me. Come on. Let's go. Cody, stay with me, buddy. Come on. Andy! What?
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
We'll see y'all next week, like next Products Warehouse series.